Hello and welcome to episode 35 of series 1 of Become a Legend story mode. So I feel like I've just about got over the last episode now. I've had to have a little bit of counselling. Obviously some anger management was necessary. I'd like to apologise massively. Having listened to the episode back, really like to apologise for all the swearing. I don't like that much swearing. That many F-bombs in one episode. It's just not good. It's not good. And it shows really the headspace that Jack Harrison is in at the moment. He's just pulling his hair out. Resorting to the foulest of blue language to describe his predicament is the only way I could think to show you how bad things really are for him. Let's take a look at the league. So we're in 4th, Aston Villa, 35 points. They've got City, Tottenham and Man United above us. We're looking for a new side, aren't we? I think there's two reasons we're looking for a new side. One, we'd like to see Jack playing for a really big side before the end of this series, and we don't have much time left. We're 9 points behind United. I mean, it's only January. There's no reason that if we stayed at Aston Villa, we couldn't fight our way back. But I would quite like to play with some really top players, and that's something that we're definitely missing playing at Aston Villa. City, United were always two teams that we considered moving to. City because of the City group link, but maybe that's soured slightly now after leaving New York City under a cloud of darkness. United, obviously, it's the team that Jack started his career at. Liverpool was another option, but they're so far out of the race that I'm not even bothered. I'm going to try one more bid for United, then I'm going to try City, and then we might look to another league. But I do want to win the Premier League. But there's no point in us going to a team that are below Villa in the league. So, I've had some offers. Oh, they've been broken down. Yeah, okay. So we'll see if we can put in another... Oh, we can't put in a bid for United yet. We're in the last episode. Let's take a look at City's game plan. They don't play wingers, and we'd be basically playing as a wing back, and that would be a horrible place for Jack Harrison to be playing. It's United or nothing really, but they don't play wingers either. What about Tottenham? I really don't want him to go to Tottenham. Really don't want him to go to Tottenham. Would make sense. It looks like we could probably stroll into that right midfield position ahead of Stockbauer. We'd be playing with Ericsson, Harry Kane up front. That'd be great. Obviously, we know him well from England days. So we've linked up with him nicely to win the World Cup, so that would be a good player for Jack to play alongside. But it doesn't really grab me, and they're only 4 points ahead of us. Oh, I don't know. Well, I don't want to go to City, not with those formations. Obviously, we could go abroad. Jack's played pretty much all over the world. Obviously, La Liga, I reckon, would be the first choice out of all of them. Oh, there's a nice little battle happening at the moment between Barcelona, Atletico and Real. Only 3 points in it at the top. That would be an interesting one to be involved in. Which of those sides would we want to go to, though? Would we even get into any of them? Probably not. Let's just go and take a quick look. Atletico Madrid. Let's take a look at their game plan. How are they lining up? They're playing with wingers. Oh, we'd be battling with Cersei for the right wing position. I think we could probably start there. I don't know if they play Griezmann out on that right-hand side. I think they do. I think that's what they actually tend to do. So that might be difficult to battle with him, but it'd be a great side to play for. Barcelona, obviously, would be looking to break up the MSN trio up front. Probably tricky. Maybe don't want to be competing with Lionel Messi for that position. And Real Madrid going up against Gareth Bale. Yeah, probably not. Atletico Madrid, though. Atletico Madrid. I'm going to put in a cheeky bid for Madrid. Let's see. Let's just see. Can you put in more than one at a time? No, you can only, we've got to wait and see for Madrid. And in the meantime, we'll get into the first game of the episode. Well, we are in the starting lineup today, but where are we going to be starting? That's the question for those of you who missed the last episode. Roberto Di Matteo made an executive decision to drop one of the best wingers in the Premier League and stick him at right back. And he's still there. Actually, let's go and have a look and see if we can do anything about this in our preferred positions. Oh, we don't have a preferred position. Okay. Let's make a request for that then. I didn't even think that was necessary. I really didn't think that was necessary. Hopefully that'll help. Might be all a bit too late. But anyway, back to this. Yeah, right back. That sucks. That really sucks. Are you playing out on the right this time? But we're going to get our head down and we're going to really play. Kim P commented on the last episode and he said, Harrison is made to be a little spoiled kid. The manager has the final say, so man up. And Kim, I could not agree with you more. In fact, I'm just upset with the way I handled the last episode, with the way Jack handled it. He had a roadblock in his career. He had a hurdle to which he needed to overcome, and he didn't. He threw his toys out of the pram. And I'm not happy with that, so we're going to really try hard today. We're really going to make it work as a right back. Probably going to have to play a little bit more conservatively than we normally do. Just to make sure that we don't make the mistakes like we did in the last game against Everton, where we allowed Morales to score an easy goal as Jack just watched on hand on hip. So we're not going to allow that today. It's an FA Cup game. This is a cup that we could win. We're still in the league. We're still in the league title, definitely. We're in the chase. And there is Captain Jack. Captain Jack. Have we gone into the whole Pirates of the Caribbean thing with him? Anyway, let's not. But anyway, we're still in the FA Cup, still in the league. We don't have to move. There's a lot of people before the last episode, certainly, who said we shouldn't. So let's see if we can have a good performance today. Jack, come on. So we just got to stay back here. We're marking Alex Iwobi. That's a good little battle there between those two. Not the best player in the world, so I think we've just got to make sure we are actually marking him, which is what we're doing now, which is fine. We just keep an eye on Iwobi. Ball across, looking for Iwobi. Oh, fucking hell. Well, we were there and thereabouts, but it's so difficult, isn't it, defending? Maybe that'd be an interesting little challenge for us. PES 18. Maybe we should do become a legend as a defender. That would be a real challenge. Jack coming out, tries to get the challenge in. I think he gave away a foul there on the edge of the box. Oof. But now he can break. This is fine. This is fine. We're on the break here. Release us. Now, yes. Shelney's out there with us. Harrison steps back inside. Good footwork there from Harrison. Looking for options. Oh, that's not bad. Not badly done. We're going to need to get back now, though. Stat. Harrison getting involved with some short passing here. Wants it back outside. Away from Iwobi, looking for the 1-2. This is nice play from Harrison. One more ball through would have found him. Oh, a long-range effort. Easy save for Czech. And Harrison finds himself the furthest Aston Villa player up the pitch. And he's going to need to turn on the jets to get back there. Iwobi's made a run. Good play by Harrison. Get him back. That's it. Get your head down. You're the captain, mate. Harrison sees Iwobi making the run. He's got his hand in the air. That means we need to be near him. No, it's Welbeck this time. Welbeck turns, looking for Gibbs. Harrison. Oh, read that really well. And the ball down the line will find Ayew, and he's taken that so nicely. Great play there from the striker. Battling with Ozil, though. Loses out. Harrison inside, trying to get Danny Welbeck. Iwobi now's got a bit of space. Harrison again. Great defending. We should be in line for a pretty decent rating after some of these tackles, interceptions. Looking good. Iwobi making the run at the far post. Got to stay with him. Got to get goal side. Can't even see what play's going on. It's Mesut Ozil now. Ball inside to Danny Welbeck. Fuck's sake. Fuck. And we go behind here in the FA Cup. We don't want to be out of the FA Cup after this. But with Jack Harrison playing it right back. Just Di Matteo. Suicidal management at the moment. I wasn't even paying any attention to what was going on down there as I was trying to mark Alex Iwobi. He had actually got away from us. So if it had fallen to Iwobi, he would have scored. But it didn't. It fell to number 23. Danny Welbeck, and it's an easy finish for him under no pressure. You can see Jack's at least in the 6-yard box, which is better than we've seen from him. Ayew outside. Harrison wants it. Oh, skips away from Ozil. It falls to Ayew. Oh, Ayew nicked it off us there. I think we can probably allow that, and he had a decent swipe at it, but it did go wide, and we're behind here in this FA Cup matchup. It's disappointing, but Harrison's put in a good shift. He's yeah, done a lot better than he did in the last episode. Can he go some of the way to clawing back his credibility? Well, we're going to have to try really hard in the second half. Still yet to trouble Petr Cech. So Jack's been making some good overlapping runs. I think we'll continue with that. But we're struggling for possession as it is. And that mileage is going to take its toll. Harrison trying to provide some width out here on the right-hand side. It's getting caught up in the middle. Now Harrison will make a run. Oh, lovely low ball in. Oh, Harrison was there. I think it was Shibola who just put it wide. Decent play there from Aston Villa. Harrison up from right back, trying to make the run into the box. It's there in the danger zone. They're queuing up. Bonglahor is there as well, but the ball is spurned. Oxlade-Chamberlain now into Xhaka. Mesut Ozil picks it up. Don't want to give him too much time on the ball. Iwobi stepped back inside. We've got to be tracking the run of Kieran Gibbs. Pulled out wide to the left, but this is good play by Arsenal, pulling Villa from side to side. Oxlade-Chamberlain. The looping header. Never going to challenge Galini there. Loops into the box. That goes nowhere. And now Welbeck will look to launch a counter-attack here for Arsenal. And it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Harrison's made a good run to try and close him down. Harrison across from left back. Well, he didn't actually get the challenge in, but he was there to make it if needs be. Good strong header away. Harrison trying to close that one down. Couldn't get to it. Does get the header on there. That's really well played by Harrison. Now the ball... Oh my god. This could be it. Harrison. Look for me, Gabby. No, far post though. This is a lovely ball. Oh, great counter-attack there. Harrison totally not involved. Absolutely bypassed him there. But Bonglahor with a great ball to find Jack Grealish at the far post. And we're back level here in this FA Cup matchup. Watch Harrison trying to get involved. Yeah, I'm there. I'm there. Actually, we were in a lot of space. Tried to put the run inside. That's a lovely ball to the far post. And Grealish gets there ahead of Bellerin. And that's full time here in this FA Cup matchup. It will be going to extra time. Exciting stuff. I think Jack has played really well, but extra time is really going to test his stamina. Yeah, you're not pulling the wool over Harrison's eyes so easily, but we didn't manage to get it away very well. Now we will. Oh, that's really well moved on there. Into Harrison by Gabriel Agbonlahor. He gets away from Alex Iwobi. Harrison will put a ball in now with the outside of the boot. It's a good cross. Couldn't find anyone though. Good running from Harrison, but now the counter-attack is on. It's end-to-end stuff here. Harrison is trying to get back. At this point though, it seems pretty pointless. That's characteristically poor from Danny Welbeck. We've seen that many times in real life, in PES. Ooh, that's a nice ball though. Koscielny, would he beat him to it? Yes, he will. Petr Cech can clear. Long ball now. Mustafi playing as a striker. Welbeck out to Alexis Sanchez. Cuts it inside to Mesut Ozil. Harrison can't quite get there, but he will get to that one. And now he can launch the break. And there's a ball on here, and Harrison's found it. Out to Grealish. It's 4-on-3 in the centre here. Aston Villa, can you make the right decision? Harrison! Oh, didn't really want it there, Grealish. Oh, fuck. That could have been it. No, they're back down the other end. That's Iwobi, the man that we're marking. Into the box, hits it. Great save from Galini. Oh, well, that was an intense half of extra time. That was really exciting. Harrison probably had the best chance there. He made the run. Grealish's ball not quite right. Nice ball out to Harrison. Takes it down away from Ramsey. Now he wants it back. It's nice. Outside of the boot. Chipped ball into Shibolo. Will get there ahead of Xhaka. Wants it inside. Harrison now into the box. Referee! What was that? That was a foul! Granit Xhaka. Disgraceful scenes. Oof, Granit Xhaka takes it off him easily. And now they will break and they've got men forward here. Danny Welbeck gets away from his man. Oh, I can't believe it. Can't believe it. No! Oh, he puts it wide. And that will be penalties here. That would have been an awful way to end it. But it will go down to a penalty shootout. Oh, what a game this has been. It's been an absolute classic. FA Cup classic. Let's see where Di Matteo picks Jack Harrison for this penalty shootout. Pretty far down. We're not really going to be involved. So all we need to do now is watch and wait and hope that Aston Villa are the cooler side here. Well, Galini, I reckon he's a pretty good penalty saver. I've nothing to base that on other than seems like a pretty decent shot stopper. Danny Welbeck. Is there an Arsenal player you'd expect to miss a penalty more than this guy? That guy. Well, here we are. Hopefully we can start on a really positive note. Galini makes himself big. Danny Welbeck comes off. It's a good penalty. It's a good penalty. Nothing wrong with that. Jack Grealish, goal scorer, up against Petr Cech. Come on, Jack. Not the most convincing penalty ever, but Petr Cech will be disappointed with that dive. Aaron Ramsey now. The Welsh Slim Shady. Oh, it's very well directed there into the bottom corner. Galini went the wrong way. Flabby Gabby. He's had a good game as well. Number 11 keeping us out the side. Straight down the middle. That's ballsy. That's ballsy from Lee Tomlin's eating buddy. Alexis Sanchez. He only played 45 minutes. What's he got here? Lovely penalty from the Chilean. No problem at all for him. Adoma. Interesting. Interesting one to choose at this point. He's missed it. No, Adoma, no. Mesut Ozil. Cool as a cucumber. What a player. And it's a Panenka of sorts. Calmly done there by the German. Always looks like he's asleep at the wheel. Well, this is it. This is it. It comes down to Gardner. Miss this and we're out. We're out of the cup. Come on. Come on. Finish it. Bury it. Oh, it's well wide. And Aston Villa go out. They crash out of the FA Cup. A team that are doing so well in the league. Couldn't quite recreate that form today. It's disappointing. But happy to see Arsenal go through at least. Well, it was a great game. I mean, if we're going to go out, at least we didn't go out on a whimper. And Jack Harrison grabs a 6 at right back. That's a bit more like it, Jack. Disappointing, though, to go out at that stage. Oh, well. Oh, well. Concentrate on the league now. 6.3 average rating for the season is just not good enough. We're 22 years old now. We need to be doing better. We're due a dribbling upgrade. That's nice. Body control up to 85 soon enough. That's really, really high. And finishing 77. We should be scoring more goals. We should be definitely scoring more goals. Jack Harrison wins World Footballer of the... Holy shit, where did that come from? Did not expect that. Oh, what a scene this is. I'm not sure why. I mean, what are you doing to that cup there, Jack? Give it some space. That's an odd one. I guess we've been pretty incredible. We were great at the World Cup. We've got an offer from 4 teams. Wow. That's what happens if you win World Footballer of the Year. This is going to be interesting. Wow, how did we manage that? Well, great stuff. I mean, I always thought we deserved it. Let's see. Who's offered us... No, okay. It's Sassuolo, Boca Juniors, and a couple of other, I presume, Brazilian sides. That's not quite as exciting as we were hoping for, just after being crowned World Player of the Year. So, almost unbelievable. Jack Harrison is World Footballer of the Year. Just sneaking ahead of Lewandowski and Lucas Moura at Paris Saint-Germain. Wow, I'm just amazed by that. I mean, yeah, I guess we've been pretty incredible. And Southgate wins, yeah, I mean, it's a World Cup. It's based around the World Cup, isn't it? It's fine. It's a World Cup year. It's a little bit more understandable. Surely we shouldn't be struggling to get a move away from Aston Villa, though, as World Player of the Year. It's an odd one. That should really boost our chances. No. Okay. Damn it. Oh. Well, I'm going to try United one more time. I don't even really want to go there. They don't play with wingers. I think we could be in trouble in terms of getting starts. Atletico Madrid was exciting me. I liked that. I don't feel like trying more times is going to help us. How far off the pace are Liverpool? That's the question. Yeah, they're 5 points behind us. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Oh, we'll try United again, but it's not going to work. Starting lineup again, but where will we be playing? We did go and make sure that they're aware that we do have a preferred position, which is right wing. Thought maybe that would be pretty obvious, but clearly not. Has Di Matteo taken that one on board? He has! Excellent. Well, we're back. Is that all we needed to do? Fucking hell. If that's literally all we needed to do, then I'm sorry for the last episode and the last game. I'm sorry for putting you guys through it when such a simple change would have meant that it wasn't necessary. But good, we're back in the right position, up against Arsenal in the league. If we can win this, I'd say there might be a decent chance we'd try and stay at Villa because we're still well in the league. Genuinely, if all it took was for us to just flip that little switch and say that we actually... Roberto, can we have a chat? I think I'd rather play at right wing. Oh, okay, fine, Jack, no problem. You didn't let us know before, so we thought you were open to playing any position. If that really was the problem, and that's the solution, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Jack. I'm so sorry, Aston Villa. I'm so sorry, our title-chasing hopes. I'm so sorry, all of you viewers who had to deal with the last episode of me playing at right back. I can't believe it was that easy. I'm so gutted. So we're up against the side that we just lost to in the FA Cup. We'll be looking now to surely get some revenge after crashing out in penalties, which was really unfortunate. Harrison, ball over the top, looking for Rai, who's made a good run. Oh, Gabriel comes across. Great challenge there from the Brazilian. Harrison slides in, trying to put the pressure on. One ball out to Harrison. He will get there. Good header into Alan Hutton. And then he releases Jack Harrison. What a combo they are. Harrison back onto his left foot. Cross coming in. Cazorla wins the header away. Harrison has a punt from distance. Ospina equal. Need to get the first shot off though, 20 minutes in. It's a mistake. Harrison into Ayew. Great ball to Ayew into the box. Jordan Ayew. Gabriel gets the tackle in. Harrison can't get there as the ball scrambles wide. Ospina dives on it. Now Hutton can find Jack Harrison out on this left-hand side in a bit of space. Steps inside. And then a nice cheeky back heel into Alan Hutton. The Scottish Cafu. Didn't really want that there. And then Harrison loses out to Alexis Sanchez. Ooh, and then goes straight through him with a challenge. He didn't like that. Something was about the way that Harrison slid in there. He looked angry. That was an angry challenge. It's going to be a talking to, thankfully. And it's half-time here at the Emirates. Not the best game ever. No shots on target. Harrison, happy obviously to be back in the wing role, but we still have the same problem that these games are so short at the moment. It's difficult to get involved, difficult to really change the game with only a handful of chances. But we can do it. We can do it. We know we can. Better patient build up here from Villa. We'll be able to find anyone. Hudson's ball doesn't find Harrison, and Sanchez will get it away into Welbeck. This is danger here. Is Alexis Sanchez streets away into the box now, the Chilean. This is surely 1-0. Yes, it is. For fuck's sake. Got to say maybe Alan Hutton should have done better there. Oh, for fuck's sake. Not the best start to the half. I mean, we're partly to blame there as a call from it from Hutton. but he needed to be more intelligent with his pass. And then it's a really, really incisive counter-attack there from Arsenal, as you'd expect. On ball, Harrison will jump with Mustafi, who's never going to win that over the German international. And Arsenal just keeping possession neatly here, making it really hard for us to find any chances. And Harrison's tired. It's a long-range effort, a zinger from Cazorla. Over the bar, though. This game is dead and buried as far as I can see. Harrison may well be coming off now as well. Yes, he is. So there we have it. It's a loss, and a disappointing one in the Premier League. Could this see Aston Villa finally dropping out of contention for this Premier League title? I think it probably does. It sees us quite a few points behind, and it's a game that we should have done a lot better in. Harrison played poorly, I suspect. Yes, only a 5, and that's playing in his preferred position. That's just not good enough. He's really having a struggle in terms of form at the moment. Doesn't help after being played out of position. Well, to be honest, any of the top 5 could still win it. We are only just into January. If we could go to City, Tottenham or United, we probably have the best chance of winning it. Doesn't look like Atletico Madrid are interested. Well, let's see now. Jose Mourinho maybe decides that the Steel Knights should return home. The hashtag Take Jack Home has been ringing around Man United-based Twitter accounts since the rumours of him coming home have been announced. Will we hear today? No, but we are in the starting lineup against Liverpool. Excellent. A team that maybe we could go to. Shit, we are 3 games without a win. We've really, really dropped off. I mean, it does correlate with Harrison being moved to right back. Let's see where he is today. Oh, we're on a downward arrow as well. I'm not surprised how badly we've been playing. At least we're playing in our right position, but we're tied on a downward arrow. This is not going to be nice. This is not going to go smoothly. We're really struggling for form, and this is not going to help at all. So here we go. We're at Villa Park. Villa without a win in 3 games. Harrison without a goal in as many games as I can remember. This is his driest spell ever. I mean, we did score not in the last episode, the episode before maybe. So we're at least 4 games without a goal. We need a good performance today, but the downward arrow is really going to make that difficult. On Hutton into Harrison, away from Moreno. Moreno gets a good challenge in. Harrison will look to pop a ball into Ayew, takes it down to the chest, finish it, Jordan! Oh, what a goal that is, what a finish. And it's Harrison's threaded through ball. Can it be threaded in the air? I don't know, but it was threaded into only the smallest possible amount of space. And he goes over to celebrate with Ayew. We haven't seen enough of that in recent games, the old Ayew to Harrison route to goal, which has been so successful for Villa this season. And there they are, the Villa fans finally have something to cheer about after a really difficult spell for their side. Obviously, they're massively overperforming anyway, so they really have no right to be anything other than ecstatic with how they're doing this season. With the Champions League spot definitely still on the cards, but yeah, when you come this far, you want to be pushing for the league. And it's a great finish from a really tight angle from Ayew, who's been an incredible goal scorer this season. Long ball in, looking for Daniel Sturridge. Good header away. Only as far as Nathaniel Klein, though. Pop it back into the box. Headed away. Henderson back in. In and out here. Marnie with the long distance effort. Golini with a great save. The ball in looking for Harrison. Jack Harrison hits it through the legs of Karius. And he's back. He is back. Jack is back in town. A goal and an assist. Karius with some comical goalkeeping there. I mean, it was worth a hit. Of course it was. 77 rated finisher now, and his kicking power has increased quite a lot as well. This is a nice run from Harrison. Watch him there as he sees the space between Sacco and whoever the right back is, and oh, Karius, what is that? You are a joke of a keeper, as with every single Liverpool keeper for as long as I can remember. Pepe Reina, the ghost of Pepe Reina, turning in his grave. Harrison skips away from Emre Can. Keeps it going. Moves the ball out wide to Amavi. And then he's back inside. Lovely play there. Just moves it on into the path of Gardner. Chips it in back in looking for Harrison. Couldn't find him. It's not over yet. Harrison breaks away into the box. The curling effort. Karius saves, but the rebound will fall to Grealish. And this is the Aston Villa of old. And this is the Jack Harrison that we came to know and love. Best player in the world. Let's not forget, World Player of the Year Jack Harrison. He's starting to play like it today. Last game was really disappointing. Definitely didn't play anywhere near the standard World Player of the Year, but that's great footwork. Great acceleration. Finds the space. Should have been his second goal, but happy to be involved in the third in some way. And that's half-time here at Villa Park, and what a half it was. My word, Harrison gets the assist, then the goal. Should have then been a second goal of the highest quality. Karius, though, managed to keep it out just about, but only as far as punching it back into the path of Grealish. And yeah, we're dominant here. Definitely don't want to move to Liverpool now, do we, really? Not after seeing this sort of embarrassment. Chan, route one, into Sturridge. Lovely knockdown into Henderson. And that is some goal to start off this second half. Jordan Henderson with a beautiful left foot volley. And the captain gives Liverpool just a little bit of hope here. Not the best way to start the half. This game almost done here. Only 2 minutes left here at Villa Park. It's a really big win. Just to keep us in contention. Because, as I said, it is only January. No need to panic yet. No need to panic at all. But this will be a valuable 3 points today here for Aston Villa. Just to keep us, you know, in touching distance. Keep us in sight of the top 4. Keep us in sight of the Champions League. Great win today. Harrison, will he bag man of the match? I think he probably deserved it. Ayew obviously had a great game as well. Oh, it's comprehensive. We just dominated them possession-wise. And it's a 7.5. That's more like it. That is World Player of the Year, Jack Harrison. That is the standard we've come to expect. Much, much better. So there we go. Big win, big win. And we stay 5th and we stay 12 points off Man United. Big, big ask. But doable. But we'd need to just keep winning and not stop. Only 1 point behind Arsenal, though, in 4th. Champions League's definitely a possibility. Let's see if Man United are interested. I expect not. I expect not. Man United are... Oh! They're in! We're on! Fuck! Well... I mean... Yeah. It makes sense, doesn't it? Shit! Well... Remember how speechless I was in the last episode? This is a new level of speechless. Let's go and take a look at this. Jose Mourinho, 3.7 million, 3-year contract. Ooh. Or do we hold out with no? We've got to go for it, haven't we? Hashtag bring Jack home has been successful. We're going for it. Normally I would ask you guys, are you sure? What should we do? Maybe I'm not sure. But, right, here's 2 things. 1, he was always a Manchester United player. He started there. I'm sure he'd love to come back. He knows the club. It's a natural fit for him, really. Liverpool was an interesting one. But the second part of this is we want to win something before Jack's career is over. We've won the World Cup. We need a domestic honour as well. And United are in a great position to do that. So, it's got to be done. Jose bringing Jack home. Oh, I'm so excited. So excited. Yeah, let's do it. Wow. Oh, my God. The only question is, will we actually ever get to play for him? That's going to be tricky. We're going to have to battle our way in, but we've got half a season. So by the end of the season, surely we will have at least made a dent into the first team. We're going to have to play as a right midfielder. I guess that's what we need to now put our preferred position as. But here he is, back at Old Trafford. The theatre of dreams. And Jack Harrison returns. Oh, that's gorgeous. How great does he look in the red kit of Man United? There as a youngster, started his career there. Such a promising youngster. Debbie Harrison made the decision to see him go to America to study there, to develop himself mentally as well as a footballer. But he's done that. And then the journey to United has been an interesting one. Started at NYCFC. We did okay. Went to 20. That was tricky. Didn't have a great time there. Then we were saved by Villa. Came in, did really well. At the same time, got called up to England, won the World Cup. And now we're back at United. Oh, we're on the bench today, ready to come on at any time. Oh, it's so exciting. What a prestigious club to be back at. A club that are 4 points clear at the top of the league at the moment. Really great stuff. So, I think we're going to have to change his preferred position. I think we'll go for... We'll play... He can play as an attacking mid or a right midfielder. So, we'll put those in. Hopefully Mourinho will say, yeah, no problem there. You can start at either of those sides. Let's take a look at the game plan. We did worry that it'd be a difficult team for him to get into. Obviously, he can play as a right midfielder. We can play as an attacking midfielder, as I'm sure as well, considering his skill set. We've never played there before. But, you know, we're happy to back him. Happy to back, as I'm sure he will be, happy to back his abilities and fight for a place in this Man United team. So we're going to get one game today. It's a home game against Burnley. We're on the bench, so hopefully we'll get a shout late in the game. And, yeah, see if we can do something on his United debut. Unbelievable. I just didn't think it was going to happen. I did not think it was going to happen. But it has. I think it was always in my mind that it was always going to be Liverpool or United that we'd go back to. The way the cookie has crumbled, the time we've got left, how Liverpool are doing in the league this season. Aston Villa's just disrespect for us. It had to be Man United. Now we are going to struggle to get into this side. This could have been in many ways a really bad decision. We might have to only play a few half games off the bench, might even not make it into the starting lineup at all for a few games if things are the same as they have been. But we're willing to make that decision, willing to make that, and then see if we can break in eventually. So let's see if we get on in the second half. And we're ahead here as Anthony Martial manages to find himself on the end of a beautiful pass by Juan Mata. I'm really excited about playing with Juan Mata, who is one of my favourite players in the league. Probably one of my favourite players of the Premier League era. I know he gets, or has had a lot of stick in his time, but he's a player of such class who can do so many different things. He's got so many different skills, and I'm really looking forward to playing with him, with Jack Harrison. Hopefully we get a chance to. And oh dearie me, Burnley have struck back almost straight away as Gray finds himself on the end of a really nice pass there. Little drag back, little cut back into his path, and it's a great finish past De Gea. Ooh, United not having as easy a time as we expected here at Old Trafford. So we are half-time here at Old Trafford. Went ahead with a really nice goal from Anthony Martial, but yeah, Burnley struck back. This game far from won here. Will Jack Harrison get to make his Old Trafford debut for Man United in the second half? Oh, I hope so. Well, we're not going on at half-time, so we'll see if we'll get on. I imagine probably around the 60th, 65th minute if we do get on at all. So, yeah, see you in a sec. This is ridiculous now. 83 minutes, and the ball has not gone out since, I think, the 55th minute. So whether or not we were going to come on, doesn't look like we're going to now. It's 86 minute, 87 rolls around. So this is a disappointing end to this episode after signing for him. Oh, it's not going to be. And it's a draw here. Harrison doesn't even get a sniff at Old Trafford. He remains on the bench. So it's a draw. Oh, dearie me. That puts us only 3 points now away. Only 11 points ahead of Villa. It would be horrible to see Villa sneak back up on us here, but we're still top of the table. And hopefully now Jack Harrison's request to be played as either a right midfielder or as attacking mid will have been registered by Jose Mourinho, and that's where we'll end up. I doubt we'll get a start in the next game. Only 3 days later against Chelsea, we are at Old Trafford. Will Jose Mourinho be kind to us, hand us a first start? We're in the squad at least. Oh, no, we're not in the squad. Fuck! Not even in the squad. Oh, and their winning streak of 4 was halted there. Well, let's see how we do against Chelsea at least. Oh, it's a spanking. Handed out a 4-0 spanking, which we definitely needed. City lost. And Tottenham now our nearest competitor. Villa still in there though. 39 points. I think they got a draw in the last game. Still no game time for Jack Harrison. Surprised to not see him at least in the squad. But that was what we knew was going to happen. We knew that was going to happen. We had to roll the dice there. Hoping that we can get a few games where we can start to make an impression on Jose Mourinho. And maybe get into the squad. Let's just take a quick look. 48% manager trust level. Yeah, that's the problem. That is the problem. We need to get about to 60 odd until you start starting regularly. We're up to 90s for Aston Villa and still struggling to obviously get the starts we wanted. Let's just see if today against Arsenal, which we can play for the 3rd time in this episode, we're on the bench. Oh, and it's a derby. Of course it is. It's a derby. Well, I'm going to play this. We're on the subs bench. We probably won't get much time in it anyway. Let's see what sort of form we're in. Upward arrow form. We've told Jose Mourinho we want to play either attacking mid or right midfield. So let's see if we get a chance in this huge game. Mourinho-Wenger, always a big one. Always an exciting matchup. Have we made a huge mistake moving to United? Oh, I don't know. Don't know. Part of me is thinking we have. We really want to be playing, you know, this battle to get in the side. Doesn't matter if you're literally the best player in the world, which we were appointed as in this episode. Doesn't matter. You won't play until you've had about 4 or 5 good substitute appearances. And that's going to be really difficult for us with the length of games we're playing. Actually, I'm going to need to change that next time. It's a bit late for that now, but we need to change that to make sure that even as a sub we get more minutes, because otherwise you're in real trouble. Let's see how we get on in this one. And there we are, half-time here at Old Trafford. Still 0-0. Still no goals scored yet. And only 1 shot from either side. Well, no, 2 shots from Arsenal. It's very tight here. United have had possession but not been able to do much with it. I think they need an exciting, creative, right-sided, maybe attacking midfielder to come on and shake things up a bit. Let's see if Jose Mourinho has got that sort of vision. Oh yeah, we're on at right midfield. That's what we were hoping for. And we get a full 45 here. Come on, Jack. Let's get the winner against Arsenal. Harrison, first touch in a Man United shirt, and he gets a lovely, warm round of applause from the crowd there. Hashtag Jack's back was spurred on by this United crowd. They were part of the reason that he found his way home to United. And they're very happy to see him back in the red of Man United after the great performances he's been putting in for England, for Villa. Throughout the last couple of years, obviously United fans would have been very keen for Mourinho to go out there and sign him, get him back at the club, and they've done so now. And he's back on the Old Trafford pitch for the first time as a Man United player. He's going to be playing with Zlatan. This is going to be fun if we can get any sort of possession. Sanchez bringing it forward. Mata can't get the challenge in. It's flicked in, looking for Olivier Giroud. Harrison, good header on. And now he's got to look to get on his bike here, and he's nicked it away. Now Harrison, can he pick out a man in red? Goes wide for Henrik Mkhitaryan, and Bellerin will come in and deal with that nicely. Can only put it out for a throw. 69 minutes gone. Had a chance to do something there. Didn't quite make the right decision. Zlatan. Oh, he got tackled just as he was about to find me, I'm sure there. Pogba, great play. No. Well, one back. What is that? Harrison inside now. Squares it into Pogba. Wants it again. Oh, couldn't quite get the ball. The return ball wasn't on. Oh, Harrison, good strong play. Now he can slip in Ibrahimovic. It's a good ball through. Ospina will come. Can Ibrahimovic finish this? Harrison jumps for it. Oh. Edge of the box. Jack Harrison tees it up into the gloves of Petr Cech. Ah, oh, we've had chances there. We had chances to do something. Ball in. Doesn't find him. Oh, no, I can't believe it. Can't believe we had the chances. Threw them away. It's another draw here for United. He dropped more points. Harrison yet to be involved in a win for United. He was left out of the last game. How did we do in terms of points? Came on with a 6. It was alright. It's what you need. You can't be having 5s and 5.5s when you're trying to build up that manager approval rating. It sees us, you know, on par with everyone else in the side, but still could have done better. Had a couple of breaks where we needed to make the right decision. No one really made the right runs. We're wishing we had RU ahead of us again. No. Come on, let's not be like that. So there we go. It's a draw. And oh, we're only 1 point ahead of Tottenham. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. First game in a United shirt. We get a 6. It's okay. We had some decent chances. Actually, we got about the pitch pretty well. And it's another derby. United Liverpool in the next episode. It's going to be an exciting one. We're on the bench, ready to come on. Let's just see if that's affected our manager approval rating any. Up to 49. It's gone up a little bit. Is that 4%? Was it on 45 before? Not great. Probably need a few more games till we can get off the bench. But yeah, we looked okay. Right, what an episode that was. A long one, an exciting one. So much to talk about. I'll see you in a bit.